punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, has it teed up and ready to go. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Looking to throw right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and just 2 to go. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Still sticking with the passing game. He's on the move. Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. They'll try and throw it here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left with fourth down here. Back to throw, needing a first. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with third and goal.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Man in motion here. Here he is on third and long. On the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's fourth and goal.
All or nothing here, fourth and goal. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love going to air this out to start. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 19. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Panthers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy Bunting in to pick it off. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Motioning left is their running back. Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
By Travis Jones. A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 28-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and 1.
Third and long for him here. Getting out to his left. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
By Christian Harris. A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He puts some juice up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Brian Branch has it. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up. Love from the gun. This one finds Kelce. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He finds him beyond the marker. No one around. He's got space. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Loves to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Mims with the grab. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Cardi with the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This will be caught by Adams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 28. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Love out of the shotgun. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They've got a man in motion. Second and 10. Love trying again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Right, ready to send this one away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
They're out and set, first and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Going right back to Mostert. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing his love on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. They're going for this. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 14. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Man in motion here. 3rd and long for him here. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. This one finds Kelsey. And he rocks the tackler. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Man in motion out of the slot. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Escapes the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down throw, here's Love. Able to get it to Reed. And he gets him around 6 there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Love to throw again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Lowe. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Love now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them back. Trying again, following the sack. Reed's got it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing. Is that
You're talking about, namely the defense? Well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Has this at the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's caught at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
That's good for a Carolina.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down from the red zone. The throw is caught. He has the Carolina touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Reed will go in motion right. A 2nd down throw here for Love. Mims with the grab. They get 27 on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Love to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Throwing his love on third. Force trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on fourth down. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So no return on that punt. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Man in motion here. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trail by 15. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing it. And this is going to result in a safety. Give him 2 points in the ball. Own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill.
Yep.
This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it. When you get contributions like that...